In this exercise of Module 4, we'll be learning about decimal point placement when multiplying or dividing. In other words, where does the decimal point go after we multiply or divide these numbers? The key to decimal point placement when multiplying is that the product will have the same number of digits to the right of the decimal point as the sum of the digits to the right of the decimal point of the two numbers. So let's begin. The first problem, we have 5.3 times 2.5. Let's multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry the 1. 5 times 5 is 26. When adding 1 to it. 2 times 3 is 6 and is aligned underneath this position. 2 times 5 is 10. Adding vertically, bring down the 5. 6 plus 6 is 12. Carry the 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. Bring down the 1. We have 1,325, but that's not the correct answer. We now count the number of decimal places to the right of the numbers. There's 1 there, and also 1 here. That makes 2. We want 2 decimal places to the right of our product. 1, 2. 13.25. The next problem, 3.11 times 1.5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3. Adding vertically, bring down the 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 3 is 4. Counting the decimal places, 1, 2, 1. 2 plus 1 is 3. We need 3 decimal places to the right of our product. 1, 2, 3. The next problem, 432 times 0.3. Multiplying. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. Count the decimal places. We only have one decimal that we can see. 432 has one immediately to the right, but there are no digits to the right. So we only have one digit to the right for our product. 1. 129.6. The key when dividing lies with the divisor. The divisor is the number outside of the division symbol, or it is the denominator when in fraction form. The decimal of the divisor must be immediately to the right of the last digit. If it is not, it must be moved immediately to the last digit. When the decimal is moved to the right of the divisor, the decimal of the dividend must also be moved to the right an equal amount of places. Let's begin. The first problem, we have 44.1 divided by 7. Since 7 is a whole number, it already has an automatic decimal point to the right. Therefore, we can just move the decimal point directly up from the 44.1. How many times can 7 go into 44? 6. We then take 6 times 7 is 42. Then subtract 42 from 44. That gives us 2. Carry down the 1. How many times can 21 be divided by 7? 3. 3 times 7 is 21. Subtract 21 from 21 and we get 0. Our answer is 6.3. The next problem, 17 divided by 4.0. 4.0 is the divisor, so we need to move the decimal point to the right of the 0, one spot. 17 as a whole number and its decimal is to the right of the 7. We then move that to the right one spot, then fill in the position with 0. Move the decimal point up. How many times can 107 be divided by 40? 4. 4 times 40 is 160. We then subtract 160 from 170. That gives us 10. 10 cannot be divided by 40 evenly, so we need to start adding zeros to the right of the decimal. Bring the 0 down. 100 divided by 40, 2. 2 times 40 is 80. Subtract 80 from 100. 20. 20 cannot be divided by 40 evenly. Once again, add a 0, bring it down. 200 divided by 40 can be divided evenly, and that is 5. 5 times 40 is 200. Subtract 200 from 200 and we get 0. Our answer is 4.25. The last problem, 0.3 divided by 0.06. The divisor 0.06 needs to move the decimal to the right 2 places. Once that is done, the decimal of the dividend, or 0.3, needs to be moved 2 places. Fill in with zeros. Bring the decimal place up. Now divide 30 by 6, because we can cancel out this 0 now. 5. 5 times 6 is 30. 30 from 30 is 0. The answer is 5, or 5.0 if you wanted to add a 0 to it.